Good morning and welcome. This is Queen of Kahara. I'm Jessica. If you've been here before, welcome back. If you're new, go ahead and hit that bell, the like, subscribe, all the YouTubey things. It's absolutely free. Go ahead and get you something to drink, get comfortable. Let's chat for a while. Good morning. How's everybody doing this morning? This Friday. So if you have the McDonald's app, they send you this thing about free fries on Friday or something. So they Friday. If you ever, I mean, I know everybody probably hates McDonald's, but my little one, my youngest, he's not really little, but he loves McDonald's. It's just worth it to go ahead and put the McDonald's app on your phone because they give you great deals. They do. I have like a million points, but you do have to redeem the points, and you can only redeem them one item at a time. And I may have went through the drive-through twice one day because I was not going to let my points expire. Good morning, Sarah. Good morning, Dan. Thanks for joining. If y'all are watching this on the replay, thank you for joining as well. And make sure you leave me a comment and say hey so I can say hi back. But yeah, the pretty much like all the apps give you free stuff. My husband has the Chick-fil-A app, and so I guess he gets like good deals from there. Of course, I always talk about the Sonic app because you get half price drinks. And who doesn't like a Sonic drink? So, do y'all want to get started off with maybe like something positive, and then we'll get to talking trash towards the end? Does that sound good to y'all? Um, I may have been running the YouTube streets a little bit, not on the good side of town last night. Sarah, I may have seen you there. Um, some things going on. Some things going on. So let's get started with a good word. How about that? Once again, this is what I use for my morning devotion. I like it. You feel free to let me know what y'all like to do. Do you have an affirmation book you like to read from? I personally, for the past 10 years, have put quotes, affirmations, Bible verses on my bathroom mirror all through my house. So if you ever come to visit, you'll see them. Like I literally have them taped to my kitchen cabinets. Uh, hey, Dan, Sarah says, hey. So this says, I delight in these reassuring words from you. I am with you and will watch over you wherever you go. An adventurous journey awaits me, yet I am anticipating it with mixed feelings. In some ways, I'm eager to step into this new adventure. I'm hoping to find bountiful blessings along the way. However, part of me fears leaving my comfortable, predictable routine when fearful thoughts assail me. Please remind me that you will be watching over me constantly wherever I am. I'm grateful that the comfort of your presence is a forever promise. So, that's kind of fitting because we're at the beginning of a new school year. So I'm sure a lot of the kids are nervous. I know mine is going to a new school, middle school. I'm sure we can all kind of remember how that's kind of an awkward stage. So that's like pretty good. So just, giving everybody somewhere in their life, right? And it might be in a awkward position. They may be in a transition. We're always hopefully moving forward and not backwards in our journey. But sometimes I've taken like 12 steps back before. But Let's just try to encourage each other and make the most of it. Debbie, hey girl, how are those puppies doing? Not seeing you in a while. How are you doing this Friday? Does anyone have any interesting plans for this weekend? Would love to hear about them. On Monday, hey Lily Eve, nice to see you. Welcome, good morning. Um, so on Monday, I'm going to be doing a few of my favorite things. So over the, I don't like the angle of this. Over the past month, I have bought a few things that I would like to share with you guys that I just think are, they're not necessarily expensive things, they're just things that I've picked up. And I really like them. And do you remember when Oprah used to do my favorite things? I was like my version of that, but you're going to be able to afford them. And so we're going to be doing that on Monday. And if you have something that you like and would like to share it, I can drop the link and you're more than welcome to come up and show us. Or if you just want to put it in the chat, what have you gotten lately that you're just like, wow, I really like this. And it doesn't even have to be like anything, like maybe something, a new creamer. I love it when people share because we know I love my creamers, love my coffee mugs. So maybe you've gotten, a new creamer, a new coffee mug, and you're like, hey, do you remember when you had show and tell at school? Did you ever take anything inappropriate to show and tell? Or maybe you've had your kids take something inappropriate to show and tell. I'm trying to think. One of my kids, her kid took something inappropriate, but I can't remember. It had something to do with paraphernalia. But I can't remember exactly what it was she took. Pumpkin spice is back, and I got that creamer. Never too early. Never too early, basic girl. Never too early. Pumpkin spice. It's August. I usually try to wait till like towards the end of September for the pumpkin spice. I am currently really enjoying, again, with the apps. I have the Dunkin' app. And I don't even know if it's true, but they try to trick you and say member exclusive only flavors. And they have like a toffee nut right now. I have tried that because generally I like to get the butter pecan, iced coffee. I love it. So I'm a Dunkin's girl. I will pick Dunkin' Donuts over Starbucks, hands down. Starbucks, for one, I think is expensive. It doesn't taste that great. And it's expensive. We got a new coffee place down here called Scooters. And I love you, Sarah. I love you. Me too. That's why we're wifeys. Yeah. Because we're the same. We understand each other. So they got this place called Scooters. But I just think it's like too sweet, it's like a too desserty or something. I don't know. It's like you don't taste the coffee in it at all. Someone was saying get an extra shot. But if I have to get an extra shot, like this isn't even a coffee place. I make my coffee at home, Lily says. In my French press, I add hot chocolate and half. I'm down with that, Lily. I'm down with that. I don't have a French press. My single serving coffee maker broke. So I'm back to the regular coffee maker. I don't even grind my own beans. I just like to drink a lot of coffee. I drink coffee. Yes, fancy pants Lily, Eve. That's what we're going to call you now. Sarah, I'm going to be totally honest. I had to Google FAFO yesterday because for the life of me, I just couldn't wrap my head around that. And then when I've seen what it was, I was just dying laughing because I was like, of course, that's what it means because that's what everybody's going around saying. So I thought that was so funny. And is the emoji in between little balls of yarn? Are you knitting right now, Sarah? Is that currently your hobby? Is everybody crocheting but me? I got all the stuff to do it. I still haven't learned how to do it. I thought I made it up, but I guess I didn't. It's in the Urban Dictionary. I don't know if it was the Urban Dictionary, but it came right up. Um, I'm having to Google a lot of things because I don't have any friends that are in their 20s. And so I hear things and I have to try to figure out what it means. Um, I'm going to say something that makes me sound like really old, but I don't care. I didn't know that thought, when they refer to women as thoughts, I didn't know that was an acronym. I didn't know that THOT actually stood for something. I thought it was just like another word for like, an easy woman, a promiscuous woman. I didn't realize it was an acronym until my oldest son pointed it out to me that it was an acronym. Yes, Phil calls us the crochet gang. I don't crochet though. It's because Maria is my queen. Oh, well, the crochet gang. Well, that doesn't sound very, I'm sure he could call y'all worse. I'm not weaving yarn either. Okay. I thought, okay. I would like a nice quilt. We've been going and doing the thrifting. So I would like trying to find like an old quilt that's in good condition while y'all are all out there crocheting. If so, could somebody get into quilting? Perhaps the crochet gang. That is just so funny. But there is quite a few of y'all that crochet. Just imagine what y'all could do if y'all used y'all's energy for good. Y'all could crochet enough booties for like all the little babies in NICU. Because that's why I wanted to learn how to crochet, was to crochet baby blankets and little hats and stuff for baby shower presents, because I just think that stuff's adorable. I actually woke Dennis up 2 nights ago to see these little monogrammed leather booties, and we don't have grandkids. We don't have a baby. He has no reason to care, but these booties were adorable because we all know how I love some good monogrammed items, and they were adorable. They were adorable for a little boy or a girl. They were. I bet he was thrilled. Thrilled does not cover the feelings that he was having over these monogrammed booties. Some days I'm surprised he comes home from work. I'm just like, oh, you came back. Like honestly, I'm just like, because if I was you, I might have, just kept driving. Look, this is what I tell people. When he asked me to marry him, he promised to be a good husband and a good stepdad, and I promised him every day would be an adventure. Okay? And I have upheld. Yes, see, thank you, Sarah. Thank you. Yes. Yeah. I also enjoy eating in bed while he is sleeping, and I don't eat quiet snacks. I like to eat candy that is in wrappers, and of course I can't open the wrappers quietly, and so it's and the other night he turns over and says, "What are you eating?" Yeah, I'm a joy. I'm a joy. And yeah. So he wanted to reward me by taking me to breakfast this morning. So that's why I was late getting on here. So y'all go ahead and hit the thumbs up for you know, just because I'm a delight. So how about that? I see these cute earrings. Maybe you can see that one better. But I got these at the thrift store for $1. And I've got the Maker's Child shirt on today. So y'all please cover me and my precious buddy tonight because I talk a lot and my buddy apparently doesn't like loud noise. So I'm gonna, we might not be a good fit. So let's pray that I can be, quiet, not upset my buddy, that we have fun. I'm excited. I get to go around to all the little stations this time because last time they have a petting zoo or like a horse, a little pony or something, and I haven't gotten to go to the petting zoo or the horse because I've been doing other volunteer stuff. I'm selling T-shirts the first time, and then last time I was watching the volunteer kids. So I'm excited. Last time I was letting the kids come back in the church with the snow cones, and I wasn't supposed to. So they were so nice to let me come back, even though I did that. Anyway, so now that we're just down to you, Sarah, we've lost everybody else. Where are you going? To another church to do the Maker's Child, where we give respite to the parents that have special needs kids. So we take the kids with the special needs and their siblings, and we keep them for a few hours so the parents can go out and do whatever and then come back and pick them up. Yeah, so we have like different activities for them to do and stuff, like a date night, parents' night out. So yeah, so it rotates every one Friday a month, and different churches host. So yeah, it's sweet, unless the kids don't like you, then but so far it's been a lot of fun. So but yeah, that was what I was talking about the other day when MTT was asking me about was I making lasagna. So, but I really don't have too much to talk about. That's not the right thing. I was watching an Oprah special the other night, and it had this gentleman and his wife on there, and they had wrote a book called Undo It. And so I was wanting to look that up and discuss a little bit more about that. So if any of you are interested in doing that, it's basically about reversing the effects of chronic disease. All of them can be reversed basically the same way. And it made a lot of sense because when you think about it, no matter what you or a loved one may go to the doctor for, when they start telling you how to take care of it, besides the drugs that they may prescribe to you for it, they're always, what do they tell you to do? Watch your diet, exercise, cut your stress, all the things. So when you think about it, doing those things are basically, all the same things, no matter what your chronic disease may be. So it's they done research, and found out if you go ahead and start doing those things, no matter what your ailment may be, you can actually go ahead and reverse the negative effects that you may already have on your body. So it was actually pretty interesting. I didn't even finish the documentary or whatever it was, but it was on my own network, and so I'm gonna look that up a little bit more. But the name of the book was Undo It. So I know how Sarah loves when I do the book reviews, and I also have a couple of other books that are not about health related topics. But one more thing about the health and the undoing it chronic disease. I also watched a documentary called Grounded, and it was about literally walking barefooted on barefoot. I don't know if barefooted is a word, but in the South. But it was about walking with no shoes on the grass. And you know how a lot of people on YouTube like to say, go out and touch the grass. Well, that's literally what it was about. And it was about connecting with Mother Earth and touching grass and how that can balance your energy, your neutrons, and all of that. And that was actually pretty interesting. I can't explain it to you as well as they did. And by all means, don't listen to me. Do your own research because I'm, just a girl. But yeah, so it was pretty interesting. And I had was familiar with the whole grounding technique before, not from a health standpoint, from a spiritual standpoint. And also, too, like when I had my first son, if he was ever fussy or anything, I would notice like changing the environment just by like going outside would calm him down. And in this study, they also mentioned children and how going outside and having time to run and play outside with no shoes on, had an effect on them. And how now, good morning, Maria, welcome. We were just speaking of the crocheting grannies. Yes, and so how children having less and less time to actually play on the grass in the ways that it was affecting them. So yeah, so that was on YouTube or some of the streaming, whatever, but you can look it up. It was called Grounding, and it was a documentary. So very interesting. So if you're interested in, bettering your health or stuff in a natural way, there's some things for you to definitely look into because, I mean, you may want to live longer. I don't know your situation, but you may, that's between you. So I mean, some people are like, no, I'm ready to go now. So, but a lot of what they were saying, I was like, yeah, that totally makes sense. And so, because I know, like for me, like playing in the dirt just makes me feel a lot better. And so, and my husband gets on to me all the time about walking around with no shoes and outside and just everywhere. And I'm constantly like going and washing my feet. And actually, two of the things that I'm going to show you on Monday have to do about foot care because I do walk around so much barefoot with no shoes. I have to have products to, take care of that. So make sure you join us on Monday to see a few of my favorite things. So, hey, Maria, how are you doing this morning? What's going on, girl? What you got going? I'm assuming you hit that like button when you came in. Welcome to Friday. Everybody going to get an order of fries for lunch? We all know Maria's not cooking anything, so y'all don't plan on her for lunch. So, yeah. But yeah, so we're going to do show and tell on Monday. So get some of your favorite items ready and working. I'm out to lunch. Looking forward to 5. That's right, because you have your craft fair this weekend. Oh, I seen the cutest little thing on Facebook this morning, and I thought about you, Maria. It's like this little crocheted ghost, and they put them in Ziploc bags, and it had like a little tag, and it said something about it was like a little thing that you gave away and to people, and was like it It was just a cute little thing to give away to people. It was a little crocheted ghost, and it was like when you need a hug, here's like a little ghoul or something. If I can find it, I'll send it to you on Instagram. It was so cute. I was like, I bet she can make these. But I hope you have a very successful time selling your bees. How many? You seen it? You sent it to Sarah? You sent the little crocheted ghost to Sarah? How many bees have you crocheted to sell this weekend? I want to see the little crocheted bees. Are they on your channel? Oh, you'll see that. That's so funny. I seen that this morning and I thought about you. That's hilarious. Yeah. I want to know how many bees you've crocheted. Send me a picture of one of your crocheted bees, Maria. You've made 18 so far. That's a buzzing beehive. I wonder how many bees. I guess it depends how big the hive is. How many bees are in the hive? This morning on the car rider line quiz or whatever on the radio, it was what country are koalas originally from? I'm going to post it tomorrow. I'm finishing the wings. Well, I'm excited to see that post. Sarah, if you see it and I forget, make sure you send it to me so I can see the bees. Anyone want to guess what country koalas are originally from? You've made 10 frogs. I want to see the frogs too. I want to see all the little animals. Oh, I love it. You're going to have to sell these on Etsy or something because you know that everybody's going to want these little animals. You know, I have a Jeep, and so we have like the little rubber ducks that everybody exchanges and sits in the front of their dashboard. So if you ever make any little ducks, oh, I would like a crocheted duck. If you're taking requests, I'm sure there's probably a lot of people ahead of me. You have other favorites. I'm sure they will. I'm sure they will, Maria. I'm sure you're an awesome salesperson. You're so delightful. You have a way with people. Don't threaten to dox any of the customers. Don't be telling them you're going to find out where they live if they don't buy them. They probably wouldn't like that. But yes, if you ever crochet a duck, I would like to order a duck. Thank you. Yes, you're welcome. Yes. If they don't buy any, tell them we'll send Sarah to their house. Yeah, that's much better customer service than threatening to pull up on them yourself. Yeah. See? We got solutions over here, people. We're fixing world problems. Fixing world problems. I make ducks too. Oh, okay. Well, I would like a picture of all the little animals, the whole farm. And I would like to put an order in for a duck, and you can charge that to Sarah's account. Me and Sarah we have a joint account. If you didn't know, I don't know if everyone knows about me and Sarah's relationship, but she can make everything. Well, Sarah's a great PR person. So I hope you're getting a discount, Sarah, because you're a great hype, ma'am. It's awesome. Good job. I did make some really good sesame chicken last night for dinner. Just trying to fill dead air here, people. It was one of those Campbell bags of sauce. So it's like this big. So it'd be like in your sauce aisle with like the packets of stuff, like seasoned packets. Maria, Debbie would like to know if you'll be showing these farm animals on your other channel. And she says, hi, by the way. So the Camel seasoned packets, they have different flavors. And so you cook your own chicken. And then after you cook the chicken, you just pour this packet in over top the chicken and let it simmer. Easy peasy. And it was really good. I served it over some wild rice and had some zucchini and squash. that I sauteed. And so, yeah, so I highly recommend that. So, I think all orders and purchases can be through Sarah, it seems like. It seems like Sarah is the go to. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah. Well, Maria, we're definitely going to check that out. If Sarah, you don't have a wrench anymore, Sarah? Oh, I'm looking at it in StreamYard. Sarah, if you still have a wrench, you can drop Maria's link um, in case there's people that watch later that don't have Maria's channel's link, so they can all make sure to go see Old McDonald's Farm crocheted, because I myself am very excited. Those ghosts were just adorable. They were adorable. I did not wake him up to see the ghosts. But yes, baby shoes are just, who doesn't love some baby shoes? But anyway, that's really all I have today. I just wanted really to jump on and say hi to Sarah. And because yesterday I said I would be back same time, same place. And but you know, we went to the Waffle House and they were very busy and they didn't act like they were interested in getting more customers. And so then we had to go to the Huddle House, but the Huddle House was lovely. And then I had to go get a birthday gift for a sweet, sweet young girl. So she's really sweet, but she's a little sassy, and so I really love her. Yes, the ghosts are so cute. So we need to start as soon as this is over, as soon as this fair is over. Maria, we're doing a business plan, okay? So you can write this off. Write your lunch off as a business expense, since we're talking business. So as soon as this fair is over, we're going into making pumpkins and ghosts. Pumpkins and ghosts. She never goes on her crochet channel. I'm gonna have to check and make sure I'm subscribed, but I was fixing to say I never get notifications for the crocheting, but I was like, maybe I don't have my bell on. Like, I'm not sure. So I've been like venturing out to other streets. Yes, the pumpkins are adorable. Other streets on YouTube besides the ones that we know each other from. I've been going to a lot of the like good things you should buy from Dollar Tree, a lot of the cheaper groceries, you know, making a lot of meals kind of thing, Fit Frugal Mom, Heavenly Home. Do any of y'all have like any YouTube channels that you really like? Oh, the Penny List. She is like, you get to know what's on the penny list at the Dollar General on Tuesday. And you also get a little bit of drama because that girl has got some stuff in her life and she shares it too. She shares it too. So that one is, you never know what's going to go pop in. She came on the other day and had a black eye and had just gotten out of jail. And so you got the scoop and then you also got the penny list. So I'm just like, where do you like to go on YouTube that maybe your friend doesn't know about? Because I am the friend that wants to know about it. So drop it down in the comments and let me know. What channel do you go to that you think I don't know about? And tell me about it. Because I want to see it. All right. Y'all have a great weekend. Be super safe. I'm going to the rodeo on Saturday. So yeah, I love the Dollar Tree. It's $1.25. That's okay. You find a lot of good stuff there. And now they have stuff for $3 and $5. And I got like the cutest little table, like to sit plants on, or maybe to like sit a drink on. You know, if you needed like just a little small table, buy a chair, $5. Metal, gray, it's cute. Yeah. Yes, sir. Going to the rodeo. So that's what I'm doing this weekend. Going to the rodeo Saturday night. I am serving coffee Sunday morning at church. So, if y'all are in Northeast Alabama, want to come get a cup of coffee, y'all hit me up. And I will be back Monday with a few of my favorite things. So, y'all have a great weekend. And remember, do something nice for yourself and do something nice for someone else. And I read someone today that self care could be reading the Bible. How about that? I love y'all. Y'all have a good day. Bye. Mwah.